Responding to a hater about me and my trading system. This is fun. This guy, Bitcoin Jesus 420, left a series of mean comments, but he said something really interesting in there. So I'm going to address what system trading is, pitfalls of manual trading, honesty, humility, transparency, and the beauty of algorithmic trading. So the truth is, I lost money in 2024. I had a losing year. And I will talk about that transparently and admit it. It is what it is. I'm like Eminem in 8 Mile, roasting myself. I am a trading addict, or I was a trading addict in 2024. Didn't follow any system, gambled, stayed up all night looking. I did lose money in various ways and tried different things, but there's no reason to make fun of me. I put it all out there for you. And the thing is, though, that me as a dysfunctional, mentally ill person can be totally a separate thing than my system that has backtesting going back 100 years on gold, on 60 years on NASDAQ, 100 years on Dow Jones, 15 years on Bitcoin. I am not my system. So I can say this system performed great in 2024 and backtested awesome. I didn't trade that system and I traded poorly. These things can be true at the same time. And my deranged antics don't have to take away from the system. The systems, the backtests are public. The strategy is relatively, I can explain it to you. If you want to critique the system, don't critique me. So he says a couple things. One thing is, this is kind of funny. He says, what did he say? In the same comment, he says, you have this persona like you're a successful trader and you lost in the most up year ever. You should be more humble. Take criticism and don't try to seem like you're better than the next guy. On the same video is a comment, your level of self-awareness and brutal honesty is unmatched. Which is it? Am I self-aware, brutal, and transparent and honest, or am I like faking a persona like I'm the most winning trader ever? This guy left so many comments. He said, oh my God, seriously, you claim to have an almighty algorithm and you're a loser. 4 laughing emojis. One thing I'll say, something that I've learned, people who are very successful don't have time for punching down. It just is what it is. I never punch down, man. I know God is watching. So he says, I made 50% last year selling covered calls, and this guy talking about trading systems, and he managed to lose money investing. 2 laughing emojis. Yet he watches and comments on all my videos, so why are you here? Now, this is where it's interesting. He says, if you can't beat trading on your own, think about how stupid it sounds to try and create an algorithm or trading system. This is a great comment, actually. If you can't beat trading on your own, think about how stupid it sounds to try and create an algorithm or trading system. Well, if you're trading on your own without a trading system, what are you doing? No matter what your trading is, you have a trading system. This is people who are like, I don't have a diet, I'm not on a diet. You are on a diet. Your diet is the food that you eat, right? I'll say like my diet is meat and animal products and papaya and like fruit. And someone's like, why are you on a diet? And I'm like, you're on a diet too. So if you're trading on your own, you think you don't have a trading system, you have a trading system. Everyone has a trading system. Your trading system might be to buy high and panic sell. That's a trading system, right? So this idea that you need to trade on your own, and if you can't trade on your own, and you have, otherwise if you can't trade on your own, why develop a system? That doesn't even make sense, because trading on your own is with the system. You're always trading with the system. Be honest with yourself what that system is. For me at that time, that system was, I'm feeling euphoric. I open the charts. I'm putting on a trade in the morning, no matter what. It's just going by judgment. And then later when I'm scared, I'm going to exit. That's been my trading system, honestly. But the question of if you can't trade on your own, why would you think you could have success with an algorithm? I think that is it makes all the sense in the world, because when I trade on my own, I have to deal with my emotions, emotional trading. I have to deal with greed, euphoria, anxiety, all these different emotions. You do too. When you trade on your own, you also have to deal with cognitive errors. Cognitive errors are a common category of trading error that happens from spending too much time, being tired, you didn't get enough sleep last night, you struggled for some reason, now you're making cognitive errors. An algorithm is a solution that doesn't get tired and also doesn't experience emotions. What is the difference between a trading system and an algorithmic trading system? It's only that a bot puts on the trades. They follow the same rules. If I develop a trading system, would I rather I put on the trades or a bot put on the trades? I would pay money, give a percentage for the bot to put on the trades, so that because I know I'm already giving up a percentage for cognitive errors and emotional errors, and also because there's a value in time. So I often see people conflate my results with my system, or like, those things don't matter. People say, show me, you're trying to sell me your trading system. Well, show me your audited 1-year back test. I'm not selling you my discretionary trades. my trades don't have anything to do with the system. I didn't trade the system. So I always tell people, like, if you want to critique the system in an educated way, which could be, well, I don't think it's robust because it doesn't cover enough asset classes. Or it could be, I don't know that this outperforms in my tax jurisdiction because of taxes. Or it could be, how did this perform during this particular bear market? But I don't trust you. You don't need to trust me. That's the beautiful thing about back-tested systems. I'm the designer. I didn't even really design it. I designed it. Me and another guy had ideas. Here it is. I'm over here. System's over there. Another common complaint. People say, why would you sell a system that makes money if the system's good? If you have a money printer, a trading system is not a money printer. It takes money to make money, and the more you have to risk, the more you make. So one of my business partners, this is the guy who's running algos in my he's the one who's designed the computer bot executing algos. Between us, we've got great strategies. He's a great developer. We know that these strategies work, and it's a series of bots that run without you. Why would we sell this? Well, to my knowledge, his net worth is like $2,000. He may have debt and may negative net worth. He dropped out of college. He's like 20 years old. He works as a pizza delivery driver, 30 hours a week, makes $20 a month. So he's making $2,400 a month. His rent's like, his net worth is less than 10 grand. It's only a couple $1,000s. The easiest way is not cranking up the risk on the bot. It's going out and selling it. People who have trading systems don't automatically have money. People who have good emotional control don't necessarily have good trading systems. People who have good trading systems aren't necessarily mentally well adjusted, right? You have to separate these things. So I think that's funny. And this person's just so mad. What did he say? Okay. How much did your system make in the last month? Okay. Interesting. I couldn't even read those stupid charts you posted. I asked you to provide simple answers to my question. How much did your system make in the last... This is another thing that I get a lot. He says, I asked how much did your system make in the last month, 3 months, 6 months, and 1 year. and you beat around the bush and didn't give me an answer as if you're some almighty trading god. Someone asked, if you asked me how much did my system make last year? Well, what was the drawdown? So oftentimes, so the platform I have for my trading system, it's on TradingView. It uses PineScript and it uses the TradingView backtest. So depending on the position size, people look at the backtest and say, this didn't beat buy and hold. What are you talking about? And I'm like, well, the NASDAQ had an 80% drawdown during the 2000 to 2002 dot-com bubble. And the backtest that you're showing only had a 17% drawdown. So it made less money than buy and hold NASDAQ, but it only drew down 17% compared to 80%. So don't you think that this, even if it made less, it actually outperformed? So you need to compare drawdown to drawdown. There's different things you can use like Sharp indicator and so on. But this person asked me, how much did the system return? And I said, well, it depends on the drawdown. And it's true I didn't give an answer, and part of that is it's just not simple because the trades, it's not that simple to look at annualized returns. First, I need the most expensive version of TradingView, which I don't really want to go year by year. But also, it still wouldn't be accurate because the way the system trades, it takes, on average, a trade every less than once a month, and it holds it for 60 to 90 days. So just starting at January, ending in December, it doesn't really, I mean, it's good to look at. It's good to look at. And he's right, I should have those numbers. Really, it's me not wanting to pay the extra money. I just don't think it matters that much. Looking at annualized year by year, drawdown by drawdown. But it still just doesn't make that much because a lot of the trades that happened in 2024 are positions that were entered in October and November the year before. And if the TradingView, a backtest, if we exclude those, then the year doesn't really make sense. But this is something I'm having to constantly educate new people when they come in, is like, well, Bitcoin made 5,000% and yours only made 1,000%. And I'm like, yeah, but Bitcoin had 80% drawdowns and this backtest is only showing 20% drawdowns. So if we compare drawdown to drawdown equal risk, this one may have outperformed. So you always need to be thinking about drawdown. So this is a good question to ask Bitcoin Jesus. He said he made 50% last year selling covered calls. What was your biggest drawdown? That will give a better idea of what how effective your return is. Why is this guy so mad at me? I don't know. But anyways, link to the system down below. Thank you also for support in 2024. And 2025 going a lot better already. So appreciate y'all. Much love. Talk to y'all soon. Peace.